Meeting to order then.
Wilson, Kirkpatrick,
Here.
Babcock,
Here.
Reed,
Here.
Morris.
Well. Item 2, consent agenda. The following items of a routine nature normally approved at board meetings will be approved by one vote unless any board member desires to have a separate vote on any or all of these items. Consent agenda consists of the discussion, consideration, and approval of the following items.
There's nothing in there that I want to discuss.
I'll second it.
Okay, I made that motion because there's nothing in there.
Gotcha. Kirkpatrick,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Item 3, board discussion and possible action on any items moved from the consent agenda.
No action.
No action.
Item 4, information report, no action. A, superintendent's report.
Okay, A, financial report on the superintendent. We are going to be looking at a carryover of approximately, could be less, could be a little bit more, approximately 600,000.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's being very, I'm hoping that is very conservative of where we're expecting to be, because right now gross productions, if you look through the papers you got, is pretty low compared to last year.
Yeah.
Bottom of page 1 of 8, we have collected 46% of what we're supposed to collect this year. We were supposed to collect 135,000, we have collected 62,000. So,
Now,
and that's,
does that report include this, money we got?
I'm getting ready to, that's my next one I'm going into. If you look at the top of page 1, non-categorical funds, abnormal tax levy, there at the very top it has, on the copy that's in your deal, it should say with DCP settlement into amount. We have collected approximately 97.09%.
Where's that reported number?
It is paid, it should be under documents, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. No, treasurer's.
Treasurer's report. Sorry.
I don't see anything in mine.
It's in the treasury report, it is page, it'd be the second page, the back side.
Same page, backside.
Second page,
Not that,
backside.
Not that, you know that. Pages,
Yes, it'd be on back of page 2, which is this one right here.
okay.
Did you find it, Russell? Phil, you good?
I'm on page 3.
Right here.
Okay. This is page 1 of 8.
Yes. Well, I called it page 2 because of the other page in front of it, sorry. 1,100 abnormal tax levy, that's with the DCP settlement into it. With that in there, it's showing that we have collected 97%. That's actually a incorrect statement because that 88,000 that we collected is now in that figure.
Okay.
So we haven't actually collected 97%, that is with the tax money, back tax money in it also. So we should still have more coming in through Alton. And then, like I said, our lowest one that we did not receive our funds from goes gross production, and with the way gross production is going right now, I'm not looking to collect very much more, if any. I mean, there are some that are up, like your motor vehicle tax on the top of page 2. There, it's up. Yes, we've actually collected 137%. And we're only supposed to collect 27,000, we've collected 38,000. So, I mean, we have collected more in some areas. But with what I can see, we should have a carryover around 600,000. We are hoping. That's if everything holds up from now till June 30th. But starting next year, we don't know what our budget's going to be yet. 100%. So, any questions on the financial stuff?
And usually trying to carry it over at least 500,000, so if we get 600,000, that's
I'm strongly trying to, yes. I mean, because I've kept it pretty, we've bought what we needed to do, and that's all we've done this year. Because we want to have a strong one going into next year with the way the budgets are going to go for this next year.
yeah.
So,
So I guess great, it'll
yes,
with this COBA and how it's gonna affect the next year,
yes.
more is better.
Yes, exactly. And then and y'all have received an email that we're having graduation this year
Yes, I read that.
in the school on Saturday, May 16th.
Exactly how many seniors do we have?
We have 5 seniors, and we are only holding
So
a
we're
senior
talking about
graduation.
50, so that, I figured that was, if I remember correctly, it was about 5 or 6.
Yes.
So it's just gonna be the seniors?
We are having a senior graduation. They are allowed to invite 11 guests. Our auditorium that normally sits 400, around 350, 400, will sit a little over 60.
What about baccalaureate?
Baccalaureate will be held at 6:30, and the 2 preachers will be here, and we will have baccalaureate the same way.
When we present diploma, they normally we shake the graduate's hand, so,
School board members will not be at this graduation.
okay.
Now, I put that in that email. It is just for the parents, the admin.
Well, I didn't
I know.
think you was counting us
Yeah,
in the whole deal, so
yeah,
now I know we're
Yeah.
counted completely out.
yes.
Okay.
For this year, yes, I'm
Unless a
sorry.
student brings you a ticket. Unless a student gives you a ticket.
And
Right.
I'm just saying they're keeping it for their family.
Yeah.
Well, I would too.
But yes, it's because even on the stage we have the plaques that are set on the table. The senior has to come pick up the plaque. We cannot hand it to them. Anyone that's
So
in,
are we gonna disinfect them and be wearing gloves while we're doing this? And are you gonna be wearing gloves, masks?
they will have masks on. Anyone that comes to that gym and auditorium has to have a mask on.
Okay, that's what I heard.
Yes.
I didn't know who everyone was.
Anyone that comes in, me, Miss Light, community members, anyone that comes.
Not a problem, I won't come.
Sorry. But yeah, you have to have a mask on. You have to have, each person has to be 6 foot apart.
Sounds like a pretty good plan.
And if you would like to see how that Miss Sheila and I have taped off the auditorium, so if anyone wanted to see how we have it taped,
off?
yes, we have blocked
Police
off
line do not cross?
pretty much,
Okay.
and 6 foot in between.
Do not enter, okay.
Yeah, even families have to sit 6 foot apart. Even if you're husband and wife, you're 6 foot.
Have you got dots on the floor 6 feet apart when they're waiting to get into their chairs?
I hope we don't have to go that extreme. But
It may come down to that.
oh, I know. But yes, everything is marked 6 foot.
Okay.
It's
All
to,
the families are very aware of the expectations and the no
So you
crowding together. and
sent the,
Mhm.
yeah, and this is only high school only?
this is seniors only. Yes.
Wasn't all that in email?
Do what?
Wasn't all that in email?
Yes, sir. It was.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, but it's been a while since I read that.
Yeah, the email looked like this, is what it looked like, and then it had a little deal on it saying, but,
Mine's about that size.
oh. So, any questions on that at all?
This might be a little bit out of order, but what about have you figured out anything on the funds for the senior trip? Or?
We have not. We are still working on collecting those back, because we've had to cancel everything. So we're still in the process of collecting those back.
So we got what we paid in for the trip back after?
We're still in the process of collecting. We have got it. We have contacted everyone. It's in the process of coming back to us. Some of them's taken up to 4 weeks at least.
Okay. They'd probably already spent the money.
You're probably right. So they'll probably have to do loans to get it back. So, any other questions?
I'm good.
Okay.
No questions?
We need a motion on that, or?
No, there was no action taken.
Item 5, board discussion and possible action to continue membership with OSSBA employment services for unemployment services.
standard action that we have to do every year in order to keep.
And we hadn't had any problems with it,
Second.
so
Or first.
I say,
They have been very good at contacting us if there's something that shows up, because, I mean, to be honest with you, there has been some things that have shown up in the last 60 days. There are a lot of false unemployment claims going in that are not actually,
I
correct.
say we would go ahead and approve our relationship with them.
Is there a motion?
I motion.
He already motioned.
Oh, well, I will second his motion then.
Got it. Kirkpatrick,
Yes.
He needs to quit talking to his hand.
Babcock,
I heard.
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Item 6, board discussion and possible action, contract with Alcohol and Drug Testing Incorporated for employee DOT and student substance test.
That's our normal testing for our DOT inspections for our school bus drivers, also our students for any extracurricular activities and stuff like that.
Is that through the state?
Yes. It's a private company outside the state, but yes, it's the state usually.
Hey, Beth, I approve it.
I'll second his approval.
Kirkpatrick,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Item 7, board discussion and possible action on bids for surplus equipment and technology. We talked about that quite a bit.
Yes, people have actually, we had the list posted of we've had some people put in some bids on some stuff, wanting to know if we would approve them to purchase it. I have one for three complete computers, which is the monitor, the screen, the keyboard, the mouse, and the cords and everything. And it's for $10 each, so that'd be $30. The computers are pretty old. They need quite a bit of stuff. If we take them to an auction, we're not gonna get much out of them, you gotta remember that. So we got that bid for $30.
How many were there?
How many computers?
Yeah.
41.
So that's minus 3.
And then we have another bid for another complete computer, one teacher staff desk, and one rolling chairs. It's for $30. The complete computer is $10, the staff teacher desk is $10, and the rolling chair is $10 for a total of $30. Then I have another one for the ice cream machine for $10. And the pull behind the chemical spreader where the gears are out for $10. So that's a total of $20.
Was the ice machine working or not working?
It was not working when it went out there.
And what was wrong with it?
We don't know exactly what is wrong with it. It was working, and then it would quit working. It keeps going back and forth. It keeps comes up problems. It's not freezing the milk. This,
Could be a compressor.
yes.
Whatever makes it get cold.
And then I have another bid. This one is for four Dell computers, the complete computers for $40. 2 of the Promethean slates for $10 each, which is $20. 1 Promethean board with projectors for $100. 2 overhead projectors, $10 each for $20. And 2 Promethean ones for $10 each for $20. And the Promethean table for $200. That's another school district that's wanting to buy that stuff. That's Optimal Public Schools wanting to buy that. And then,
What was that first bid for the computer? What did they want?
all the computers are around $10 a piece. There are 3 computers.
Okay, on that very first bid?
Yes, that very first computer was 3
computers,
yes.
$10 each?
Yes.
So that'd be all the computers in there.
No, that's 3, that's 7, 8 computers is all that is. That's only 8 computers out of the 41.
There's not much market for used computers.
No, there's not. I mean, if they were 10 years newer, it would sure help, but. And then I have one more here in an envelope.
By the time you buy a computer and get it home, it's obsolete.
Yes, it is.
So,
And then I have a bid on the safe for $263.50.
so
$263.50.
That's exactly what I said, yes, sir.
how much is scrap iron nowadays?
Nothing right now.
Not very much.
It's like the price of oil.
So,
It went back there.
How much longer is the bid on that stuff?
if this was just, I just had it posted, they asked if we would consider to approve these bids, if we would approve them to buy the stuff to get rid of it. So it's,
Can we do,
Is there,
accept
is there,
those bids now and be okay, or?
yes. When I talked to the auditor, he said we can approve the bids if we would like, or you all, if you want to table them and see if we get more bids, you're more than welcome to do that.
That says approval.
Well, like I said, everybody's been bidding $10 a computer,
Yes.
so, that's.
And if you don't wanna-
Go ahead and approve the bids we got.
And if you don't want to approve some of the bids and you want to approve others, you're more than welcome to do that too. Like, say the ice cream machine has a $10.
Price is the same on all of them.
I know, but you didn't let me finish. Like the ice cream machine, it has a bid of $10. If you all feel that's too low, you can not approve that bid and we can see if someone else will get more money for it, is what I was trying to say.
I agree with you on that one.
I mean, I'm just using that as for an example, because that has been one of the pieces of equipment that keeps getting discussed is that ice cream machine.
I say approve them all and kick out the ice cream.
The ice cream machine,
Yeah, kick it out, but approve the rest.
I agree with that.
I mean, because last year when we,
Motion?
yeah, the table that you were talking about at the school.
the Promethean table,
Yeah. What all does that consist of?
it's an electronic table that Promethean designed. I'll be honest with you, I've never used it. I have no idea what it does.
That was for the school system though, wasn't it?
Yes, that was for Optimal Schools.
I say, let's help the school district out if they want it.
Did you make a motion then on everything but the,
I'll make a motion of just what we said, accept all the bids, that kick out the one on the ice cream making. That's the way we had discussed it, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So you want to kick out the one on the ice cream, right?
Yes.
You agree with all that?
Hold on to it, we won't,
Then you want to table
we
that.
wanna table that one.
Okay. Okay.
I'll approve it.
Kirkpatrick,
yes,
Babcock,
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
item 8, board discussion and possible action concerning the employment of the certified employees listed on appendix B for 2020 through 2021 school year. You said that all of the teachers were coming back next year.
As of this moment, we have not been given anything to tell us otherwise. Yes, sir.
I'll approve it.
I'll second.
Kirkpatrick,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Item 9, board discussion and possible action concerning the employment of the support employee listed on appendix C for 2020 through 2021 school year.
And same, I have not received any notification from any of these ones on this list that they plan on going anywhere.
I'll say we approve it. Or make the motion that we approve it, that way.
I'll second.
Kirkpatrick,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Item 11, board discussion and possible action on amended contract for Principal Michelle Sheila for 2021 school year.
You skip
Yeah, we're on 10.
one.
I skipped one?
Yeah, you skipped number
10?
10.
Okay. I got my finger in the way. Board discussion and possible action to contract with Becky Castor as a speech language pathologist for the 2020 through 2021 school year.
This is the same one we've been using, correct?
Yes, sir.
Is this just for grade school?
It is
It's mainly what she does.
mainly grade school, yes, sir.
You doing a good job?
Yes, sir.
Okay, make a motion, we approve that.
Second.
Kirkpatrick,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Reed.
Now, item 11, board discussion and possible action on amended contract for Principal Michelle Sheelight for the 2020 to 2021 school year.
Good job. Joke, I'm joking, sorry.
The only thing
She says she's doing a great job.
we had to amend that contract due to having, was it COSA?
We need to add the COSA dues.
We need to add the COSA dues to it, which the district always pays. However, it has to be listed on the contract to make it correctly paid.
Okay, okay, I understand that.
So
Yeah, let's-
you have
let's
to
approve
amend the
that
contract then?
amendment.
Yes, we have to amend the contract and you'll have to sign a new one.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I make a motion, we approve that amendment.
Second,
Kirkpatrick,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Reed.
yes.
Item 12, board discussion and possible action on amendment contract for Superintendent Brian Weber for the 2020 through 2021 school year.
It's the exact same problem.
Okay.
It's needing to add the COSA membership onto the contract.
Okay.
It's the exact same amendment.
You can't even get your own contract right?
Sorry. I thought it was on there, but it wasn't.
And do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Kirkpatrick,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Item 13, board discussion and possible action on any employee resignation received since the posting of this agenda.
I have none.
Great. No action taken.
Correct.
Item 14, new business.
I have none.
No action taken.
Item 15, board to sign any documents needed.
Is that ink pen?
That's the only, oh, I need that. That's on that, that was the bids. Do it. Okay.
What do I sign on this?
That page, sir. There's 2 copies to that, did you notice that?
Did I get the other one?
No, sir, you didn't.
There's no place for me to sign on that.
No, they're not? No, there's not. There's you. Thank you, sir.
Since he's stepping in, the seat of Shane Morris right now.
I don't think you would still sign it, would you, Patricia?
I believe the president will have to.
Just like to sign it. Hey, Russell. Hey, Stuart.
Thank you, Phil.
Mm-hmm.
This second page is blank, Patricia, the minutes combined together.
Yeah, it's for 2 different meetings. So does that one have one on the front?
Page 3 of 3.
The other two are showing your binder, aren't they? Yeah, you see this is just,
I want to go back and step.
That one does with these
this one shows him.
meetings. And so that one has a place on the back though?
Yes. Yes. There you go, there's the minutes if you'd like to see them.
So we thought we were signing one and was actually signing two.
Yes, because you're signing one for the regular board meeting and then you're signing one for the special board meeting. Need another one signed. I just keep bringing them to you.
Keep an eye on you.
Thank you, sir.
Item 16, board action to adjourn.
It's 7:26. What my phone shows.
Motion.
Second.
Kirkpatrick,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yeah.
Written.
Yes.